Welcome to Salcedo Paranormal. It is Friday, July 29th, 2022, and tonight I will be sharing paranormal news. As always, you can find all the links to all the episodes of the podcast, along with social media and ways to donate and ways to contact me at the podcast page, which is salcidoparanormal.podbean.com. That's SALSIDO paranormal.podbean.com. Always happy to hear from you all, whether you have comments or questions or topic suggestions, or if you have stories of paranormal experiences, whether they're your own or from others you trust. Happy to either read those or have you join me on the show to talk about them. And so the plan for tonight is, again, paranormal news. These aren't quite brand new, but they're the other half of the links I collected last time I did this show. And the one announcement I have is I will not be doing a show this Sunday, the 31st, I believe it is, of July, due to family gatherings that I have that day. Getting together with family a couple of times, and one of them will be in the afternoon, evening, and I'm not sure if I'll get back here in time to do the stream. And then also, I don't know if I'd have time during the day to get the material together. So just going to take that day off. But then next Wednesday, as far as what's on the schedule is Derek will be joining me again, and we'll be covering another comic book event from Marvel. We're trying to work through the larger events or the most important events, from what we can tell anyway, so that we can get to more current events that have been happening there. And that'll be so that we're going to get through at least one event on Wednesday, summarizing that. So, and then Friday will be more news, and that will be more recent news. And then next Sunday, I'll do the true paranormal stories from the web. So, and I believe that's all the schedule I have to mention tonight. Again, you can find all the links to the stories that I'm going to mention here, both in the chat, text chat screen here at Discord. If I can talk, that'd be good. And then also I will include them in the episode descriptions, both on YouTube and on the podcast feeds. So you can always check out these articles for all the pictures and or videos and all the details that I don't get to in the process of just trying to summarize them here on the show. So I definitely recommend looking into these articles more. So with that, I think I am okay to start. And let's see here. All right. Yep, looks like it's going okay here. So this first article is from jpost.com. It's the Jerusalem Post, apparently. And this title of this article is 2,000-year-old Iron Age Death Pit Sheds Light on Ancient Civilization. And I'm looking here for an author, but I'm not seeing. Oh, so it just has by the staff. So, so let's see here. Okay, so apparently, there were several rounded structures as well as pits from the Iron Age were discovered at a site in Winterbourne, Kingston, Dorset. I'm not sure I'm saying those names right. By archaeology students last last year, and these findings go back to at least 100 BCE. I believe that's before Common Era. But anyway, so that's over 2,000 years. And so apparently students have been excavating the site, and they've been finding skeletons, so remains of people, as well as parts of animals in storage pits that apparently these pits were originally used to hold grain, but then they were also used for burial, and I'm guessing, I think if I remember right, sacrifice as well. So it says these pits or these sites across this area, and I believe this is in the UK. It says they're unique because the communities there buried their dead in defined cemeteries, but elsewhere in the country, they would either be cremated or placed in rivers. That's interesting, huh? Makes you wonder what's in all the riverbeds in different places around the world. So let's see here. Going through the article more. It says that they know a lot about the period during and after the Roman conquest of Britain, but as far as the period before that, they don't have anything written. So the information that these students and these archaeological expeditions, the answers that they find are in the ground. So, and that's according to someone there, one of the archaeologists there. So yeah, really neat here. They also mentioned something else here, that apparently some of the pieces of the animals that were buried there, they were found in combinations with each other, as in parts of different animals were put next to or near or on top of each other. And no one knows apparently why they would have done that. And so they mentioned here in the article it must be something to do. It's probably something to do with their belief system. So it goes on further here, but I will let you all check out the rest of the article. So that's it for that one. Now these next two articles here are from ancient-origins.net. Definitely recommend that website. They always have interesting things. I think even if you just go to look around there. So let's see here. Let me get to this article title. This says this is from, let's see here. Lex Lee apparently is the author. And the title is Hot Trot, the Fascinating Ancient Practice of Firewalking. And that is where basically a bed of coals are set up in a line, and people will actually walk over them, I believe. And then in a lot of cases, the people that walk across them apparently do not receive burns, even though that should not happen. That no one knows how that happens. And so let's see here. Apparently, this goes back to way back in time. This is not a new practice. It says it's ancient practice of it. So it says that typically these firewalking ceremonies are part of some religious or spiritual ritual. That's a hard thing to say, right? Two words right after each other. Spiritual ritual. But it's not always the case. And it says it's usually the ceremony is meant to be an example of, or to show that the physical and spiritual strength of the people that participate. And it's also used to commemorate miracles, take or fulfill vows, excuse me, and or honor the deceased, especially if they are saints or holy individuals. And let's see here. It says that the person in many of these ceremonies, the person that will be firewalking will uh, also perform some type of pre-walk ritual, and says often this is used to cleanse the person walking or otherwise prepare them spiritually for the firewalk. And this can include fasting, refraining in communication with others, um, bathing multiple times, or dancing. And let's see here. And this can happen anywhere from a few hours to a few days or several days before the firewalking event. So, and let me see here. Um, so it goes into more details about the types of firewalks, and but I think I will stop there and let you all look at the rest of this article and go from there. So let's see here. So yeah, I thought that was a neat article about this topic. I've seen this depicted on TV before, different TV shows, um, about history and everything, and even the paranormal. And so that's why I wanted to share it. Excuse me. So now this next one again is from ancient-origins.net, and the title of this one is 8,000-year-old Miramukian. I'm not sure. Mother Goddess unearthed. And if you think about that, that's 8,000. That's it's going back a ways. So, uh, but let me see what the article says here. And this is from, let's see here. This is from Ashley Coey. I'm not sure if I'm saying the last name right. But this figurine has been found at a Neolithic site in Israel, and apparently has coffee shaped eyes. So, and they're mentioning that seems strange to them here, apparently. And this is located at the foot of Golan Heights in the Jordan Valley area of northeastern Israel. And this archaeological site has a name, but I'm not going to try to say it because it's even harder than anything else I've read so far. But this is apparently located less than 1 kilometer away from the border of Jordan. And apparently this figurine was found broken, but apparently it must be, they must have the pieces of it. And it's, the figurine is a 7.87-inch long figure. And this figurine goes back to 8,000 years ago. Mentions that it was created by that culture that I mentioned at the beginning of this article here. And okay, coffee bean shaped eyes. So that's what the initial part of the article was talking about there. Um, I lost my place. Okay. So, let's see here. It's basically they're wondering where this shape comes from, because the coffee bean was not discovered in the area, I'm guessing, until many years, many centuries later. Um, so, and this mentions that this goddess is a mistress of the Levantine otherworld. Uh, uh, yeah, other underworld or otherworld. It says, and so it goes into more details about this figurine. Says red is the color of love, and then uh, sex, according to this article here. I'm guessing maybe the figurine is red. And so let's see here. Just looking at this article more, and I think that I'll cover all that I can easily figure out from here. So, and but there's more, and I definitely recommend checking out the rest of the article. So I have one more uh, article here in the ancient civilization category here, and this one is from NatureWorldNews.com, and it says ancient sanctuary with altars of Roman gods discovered in the Netherlands. So let's see what about this article here. Um, this one is by Luis Franco, or Luis Franco, not Luis. I'm sorry, Franco. And apparently, this was used by Roman soldiers almost 2,000 years ago, and it's been found by Dutch researchers in the Netherlands. And it's this complex, they say, is said to consist of the Roman gods Hercules, Jupiter, and Mercury. And it says the findings are unique because the Dutch territory is far from the frontiers of the Roman Empire's um, borders back when they controlled a large part of ancient Europe. And the archaeologists involved with the excavation there say it was a unique find because the site is located in the far northern boundary of the Roman Empire. Oops, this article's skipping around on me. Okay. Says that Dutch officials announced the discovery of this temple complex, and let's see here. So looks like that's it for that. Um, apparently this complex was found at a clay on a clay extraction site, located near a village, um, which is in a province of Germany. And it says, in addition to the large temples found, the Roman soldiers stationed at the nearby forts used the temples and paid tribute to the deities and performed their sacred vows there. Excuse me. So, I think I'll leave the rest of that to all of you to check out more and go from there. And one moment here while I get some water, and I will be right back. Okay. So I have three more articles here. and this is more in the UFO category of things. And this next one is from khmoradio.com. And so let's see here. This one says 3 Missourians capture videos of the same UFO while miles apart. And this is from someone, the writer in this article is listed as Doc Holliday. And so it mentions that in this article right away that it's unusual for multiple people to see something in the sky and all be in different locations, and still catch footage of the same thing from different angles. And apparently it was cigar shaped, according to a YouTube video that apparently collected the videos from 3 different people who saw the same object. And according to this YouTube video or YouTube channel, it's a cylinder or cigar shaped UFO. And the people that recorded footage of this were miles apart in but in the state of Missouri. Now this article says it's easy to fake one video, but then when 3 different people in 3 different locations record the same thing, it says, I'm not sure about this, I don't know, but it says it's nearly impossible to fake. So I always wonder about these, how much of this can be something strange, or you always have to wonder too. And when they don't really give much detail on who the people are, or if they know each other or not, it mentions you have to you have to wonder about the circumstances. And of course, this article goes into the writer's opinion of the UFO and ET hypothesis and all that. But still interesting that there was 3 different people that were seeing the same thing so far apart. I'm guessing that means it must be it must have been something that was fairly high up in the sky. So I thought that was a neat article there. And we got 2 more here. So this one is from PhoenixNewTimes.com. And the title of this one, once I get out of the pop-ups, there we go. The title of this one is UFO reportedly spotted at airport by Sky Harbor employee. And this is from the author Shanna Hogan. It says that late on a Tuesday night at this Sky Harbor airport, there was an employee that was taking out some garbage to a dumpster outside the air traffic control tower, when they noticed a glow in the sky and a massive V-shaped object that was hovering with light emanating from the bottom. It says, according to the employee, the lights are what they noticed first. Says they say it was very large as it passed over the employee, and they were in disbelief as to what was happening. So the reported sighting happened at about 9 p.m. on March 1st at Terminal 4, but it was just recently investigated and reported by MUFON, Mutual UFO Network. So interesting sighting. These airport sightings I always wonder about, because on the one hand, it could be military craft, but on the other hand, I wonder if there there couldn't be other craft in the area checking things out. So hard to know either way, obviously. But neat sighting, and just wanted to share that one. So I have one last article here. This is from krmsradio.com. And let's see here. This one says UFO sighted at Lake of the Ozarks on Thursday. So this is from a little while back. It's actually from the author is John Rogger. I'm not sure. Rogger. Um, this is from a little while. I don't understand that. The date on here doesn't make sense if it's came from from my alerts that I have set up, but the date is from like last year. So I don't know about that one. But I can still check it out anyway. I didn't notice that before. And it's basically a UFO sighting above a lake or near a lake. And so let's see here. There was a bright object in the sky that a witness saw as they were driving, and it was brighter than everything else. And let's see here. The object, it says, seemed to change shape over several seconds, which is odd. Usually your normal vehicles are not going to do that. Let's see here. And this was near a lake. Let's see here. I'm not sure about the exact name of the lake, but it's near Osage Beach. So, I apologize for that, how old this one is. I didn't notice that before, but that's going to happen sometimes. So, just shows these kind of sightings, I guess, are happening all the time. Just a question of what people are actually seeing. So, I think that'll do it for tonight. Thank you all for being here and for listening to all this. I appreciate everyone listening, whether you are on here for the live streams or if you listen to the YouTube or podcast feeds. And I'll be back on Wednesday with Derek, as far as we the plan is right now, to talk about more Marvel Comics events that have connections and or themes from the paranormal. So until Wednesday, thank you all for listening, and I will talk to you all then on the next episode of Salcedo Paranormal. Take care.